Hey guys, it's Key, and we back here. Finna talk about the number 9 life path. And I need to be louder than this because I'm not about to whisper, but we gotta do all the numbers from 1 through 9. And so I'm gonna start with 9. I'm gonna go down. And we're gonna discuss what each number means when in regards to your life path. So your life path number is basically a calculated version of your birthday and simplified into one number. So if you want to find out how to calculate it, you can watch my last video, or you could just search life path calculator and then it'll pop up. The 9 is the last number, right? And so the 9 takes in all the experiences from all the other numbers, right? This number is considered one of the most spiritual numbers along with 7. 7 and 9 are the most intuitive numbers. 9 just has this, 9 and 7 both have this like natural wisdom. The 9 is the last number, right? 9 is already developed. Takes 9 months for a baby to be born. Everything ends at 9. 9 is the ending and the rebirth of something new, right? And then 10 is the creation of that. Like this person probably has experienced a lot of rebirth in their life, like a lot of transformation within their own being, their own self, as a 9. This also may indicate that this is your last lifetime. And being that 9 life path, you're very kind-hearted, and you're very nice to people. You are humanitarians, naturally. You just care for people. You care for the environment, And whatever work you do or whatever your hobby is, whatever your passion really is, right? Not anybody else's but yours. It's very influential to others, and you as a 9 should know that your work is very influential, and you should put it out there, and don't discredit your work and yourself, and don't focus too much on your failures. So the 9 has to offer a lot to this world, because without the 9, we wouldn't really be complete. Whatever you do or dedicate yourself to, it's most likely something that is going to better the world and better the environment and heal, okay? 9 can be a very powerful healer, and because they just have this all-knowing wisdom. They just have this all-knowing kind of energy. When people meet them, they automatically put them on a higher... People just look at them as leaders. But that's the 1. 1 is more of the leader. But 9 has already been there. Remember, 9 has already been there, and 9 makes sure that everything's put in place and well. 9 is that person that kind of sits back and watches. The 9s can sometimes tend to feel like what they've put is not enough, and so they keep wanting to, put more because they focus more on their failures. But your accomplishments are so much more than your failures. So remind yourself that you are worth it, okay? You are worthy. Your work is amazing, and give yourself credit. Give yourself that credit. They understand everybody, and they could be very good advice givers. People mostly look up to 9s for them to solve a problem or to find a solution to some kind of like issue you have going on, or debate, or whatever the case is. The 9 is most likely going to be there to fix it. Some negative traits that can come from the 9, because remember, each number has a positive and a negative, okay? Everything has a positive and a negative, of good and bad. And so the negative of the 9, the negative traits of the 9 can be a person who's very argumentative and very like narrow thinking, kind of impulsive and cold-hearted. And so some difficulties that the 9 can come across is power struggles. You may feel like you know everything to the point where you don't even want to take anybody's advice in, or you don't feel it's necessary to even hear a person out because you already think you know. And you probably most likely do, but like you have to balance that 9 energy, okay? You have to be able to compliment others, give and receive, okay? Like, you have to balance this out. You could sometimes even speak down on people without realizing it, you know? And being that you have this powerful natural stage light on you and you know how to handle it, people can envy you. It can bring in negative people who just, you know, they just are jealous of you. And you have to be very careful with who you surround yourself with, because you have this powerful, you know, 9 energy. You have to make sure that who you are spending your time with and your energy and giving your energy and time to, that person has to be helping in some way, shape, or form too. You know, that person has to be having the same kind of mentality as you. When it all comes down to it, we can't do something by ourselves. We all need each other. A group work makes a teamwork. Okay, like a teamwork is what we need. And so if you're not surrounding yourself with the right people, everything's just gonna go down because you're the 9. You're supposed to take care of everything. Remember, you're supposed to be that person who just, you know, make sure that everything's in place. Okay? You have that natural energy. You have that natural ability to look over things and make sure everything is good. You reach levels that others want to be in. Okay? And it's always important to stay balanced. You are an example for others. People watch you. Even though you might not notice, people watch you and look up to you. Being that you have this energy, you probably grew up and thought you knew more than your parents. And you probably did, naturally. And so this probably might have brought up some stubbornness from your part, or arguments between you guys. You have this all-knowing thing about you. It's just like people naturally just see you up there. Some things to ask yourself as a 9 is, what is your purpose? Like, what do you want to do? What do you believe? What do you believe? And what is your purpose? What kind of concept are you working towards? What ideas do you have that you want to work on? Because those are most likely the ones that are gonna create change, create beautiful change. Wherever the 9 is, there is change happening, and change for the better, because 9 wants nothing but the better for everybody, and they want to be able to make sure that everybody's okay and everything is okay. Remember to stay grounded, okay? Like, live in the present. Don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. Live in the present and focus on the change that you're making right now, the impact that you are making right now. So I just decided to fix my hair at the end of this video. This is the end of the Life Path 9 video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you relate or not in the comments. Like, subscribe, and thank you guys so much again for watching. Stay tuned for my 876-54321 videos, because they'll be out very soon. Thank you guys.